Zoom session is being brought to you by the Fractal Figure 8 Cross Tree Black. Let's begin with tree height. Tree height. Okay, today's extra credit review is height of a tree. Here's a tree with height h. That's what we want to find. From this vantage point, the top of the tree is at an angle of elevation of beta. Go back c feet. From here, the angle of elevation is alpha. And the question is, from alpha, c, and beta, determine h. So here's the formula. Okay, first we need to name for this variable x. We won't really use it, but it needs to be there. X plus c over h is cotangent of alpha. That's cosine alpha over sine alpha. X over h is cotangent beta, therefore cosine over sine. Therefore, if you take the difference between x plus c over h and x over h, that's cos alpha over sine alpha minus cos beta over sine beta. Here, the x's all cancel out, and we just get c over h is cos alpha sine beta minus cos beta sine alpha over sine alpha times sine beta, just combining these fractions. Flipping everything upside down, h is sine alpha times sine beta over cos alpha sine beta minus cos beta sine alpha. Now on the bottom, we can rewrite that as sine of beta minus alpha. Then transposing a c, you get h equals c, sine alpha sine beta over sine of beta minus alpha. And that's the formula for h given alpha, c, and beta. And so, okay, we just here's some examples. 12 degrees 5, 15 degrees 17, what's h? 24, 25, 42, what's h? And so on. So for example, let's say alpha, let's try an example. Let's say alpha is, let's say 17 degrees. Let me write that down here. Alpha equals 17 degrees, beta equals, let's try 14 degrees, and c is, let's say 20 feet. Can you see this? Can people see this? There we go. Can you see that? All right.
Yes.
All right, I'm plugging it into here. So h equals c, that's 20, times sine alpha, sine 17 degrees. Let's make sure I'm in degree mode. No, I'm not. Let's move it here. There we go. Sine 17 times sine of beta, which is 14. Now that divided by sine of the difference, sine of beta minus alpha. Oh, well, actually, that should be the other way around. Alpha is 14, beta is 17, whatever. 17 minus 14. Okay. So h equals 20 sine 17 degrees, sine 14 degrees over sine of 17 degrees minus 14 degrees. Thus, and pushing a button, we get h equals 27 feet. So that's an example of this formula. And I think it's fairly obvious. I think it's, you probably can relate it to the cosine, to the sine law. In fact, I'm pretty sure that this angle here is beta minus alpha. So c over sine beta minus alpha equals, let's say, well, let me think. This over sine alpha, whatever. And then you find h by determining, by multiplying by one of these by a sine beta or a sine alpha, whatever. So, okay, here that's an example. And here are 4 problems. I get it by 5, you can get it, and so you can solve each of these by this formula. Just make sure you use the right, make sure you use degree mode on your calculator. I had mine set on radians. And you should get 4 points. So write it out, fill it out, scan it, attach it to an email, send it to the inbox. There's 4 easy points. Relatively easy. Okay, I think that's it for today. We're just going through problem sets, so let's stop recording.